Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Zeus. I hope you're all doing well. Today we're doing hashtag rebuild Red Bull London. Technically it should be build Red Bull London because this team has no one in it. Literally no one. As you can see, everyone's grayed out. Don't mind these are actually players that don't exist. They're so bad that they don't even have any stats. Apart from, there we go, there's some stats. We have no staff either except for this one physio, whose name is Adam Perkins. But I don't know if he's good. We have no one in the under 21s, no one in the under 18s, and we have been given a 250 million and a £3 million wage budget to buy an entire team. That's actually pretty decent. I mean, to be fair, when you break it down, it's about £10 million a player, which is not so bad. We have a full 25-man squad. That's pretty doable, and in a championship, that's a lot of money, to be fair. Although we do have no one, and we are starting in July. So, you know, we haven't got very long, but we'll see who we get. We're going to be absolutely tonked throughout the friendlies. We have no one, so that's going to be fun to see. So let's see who we get in as the first season and what formation we play shortly. And we're back at the end of the transfer window. Who did we buy in? What formation are we playing? The answer to that second question is I don't know, but I can show you who I've bought in. Because we have had a transfer window. We haven't spent all of our money. We've only spent 30 million. Only spent 30 million. Like, you know, championship clubs can spend 30 million. I also did an oopsie. So you might notice her name on there twice because I accidentally released Drew Yearwood. And so I was like, oh, whoops, didn't mean to do that. So I brought him back in again because, you know, I didn't mean to do it. So, yeah, we brought him back in. So he'll come up twice in this list, but we'll go into order. Which first was Luke Amos, who is a defensive midfielder, decent enough for free. Kemar Roof is like going to be our striker, probably, not a winger. It depends, actually, to be fair. He hasn't scored any goals since playing him up front, but there we are. Decent enough free agent. We got a lot of free agents. Drew Yearwood, again, free agent, midfielder, whatever. Kenneth Omaruo, I have no idea how you pronounce that. Definitely butchered it. Don't look into it, because I can't pronounce names, apparently. 29-year-old defender, formerly of Chelsea. Looks decent enough for this league. He might actually be alright for the next league, to be fair. Why not? Ryan Thomas, 635,000, was originally going to be our backup attacking midfielder, but has done okay. He's not anything special, but he's done okay since he's had to be played. Oliver Burke, love using this guy off the bench because he is super fast, and that's literally the only good thing about him. So, love using him from the bench. Barry Hepburn is a loan signing, a youth signing who I've loaned out. I don't think he'd be any good. Sean Maguire, backup striker. He was happy to be a backup striker. I'm definitely not going to use him, mainly because I got in someone better. Fedil Ross Lang, another youth guy, not really that impressive, also loaned out. Claudio Osorio, I've had him before in hashtag Save Reading. Link to that is in the top right corner if you wanted to watch hashtag Save Reading. Ben Knight. He's a decent ex-Man City player who I've loaned out to Carlisle. Why not? Because I wasn't going to use him. Brandon Austin, £74,000 for a backup goalkeeper. Not bad. Caelan Hazeman. Again, another youth guy who've loaned out. Daniel Amati, a really good free agent pickup here. Defensive midfielder / defender. Plays in multiple positions. I was like, why not? Could be good. Sure. Alexander Krasniak, another youth guy who I've loaned out. You might notice a theme here. Dylan Berry, a youth goalkeeper who's actually better than arguably Austin. So we've got two goalkeepers potentially vying for backup here. Timothy Fosu-Mensah, free agent right back. Why have I got so many free agents when I could have spent money? Mainly because these are actually decent free agent pickups. If you find a good pickup in the free agents, you will pick them up. There's just no doubt about it, because you should, to be fair. Next was Toma Basic, £1.9 million, who is apparently now worth anywhere between 11 and 12 million. Really good midfielder. He is a spectacularly well-rounded midfielder. He is pretty much good at everything except penalties. And you know what? I'm fine with that. He could be a shit leader. I don't need him to be a leader. I just need him to be a midfielder, and he's a really well-rounded one. Could play in multiple positions, so why not? Liam Scales, left back. I love using this guy. He's actually pretty decent. This guy, who I can't pronounce because it's Labajoko. I have no idea how you pronounce that. Backup midfielder. Was very happy to be a backup midfielder. Gabriel Goodmanson, who I hope is not a Goodmanson that is, you know, you know the one. decent enough left back, left winger, left midfielder, left left everything apparently. He could also play on the right hand side. Why not? For free? Oh, not for free, for £550,000, why not? Carlin Grant for 3.3 million. I might have overpaid for him. I've definitely overpaid for him, but he's alright. Decent left winger slash striker. Ashcroft, Tyrell Ashcroft, a right back slash centre back slash right midfielder. Again, I like to buy players who can play multiple positions sometimes. I've loaned him out because I wasn't going to use him. Diego Valencia from Salernitana is a decent striker slash winger. I think he might be a better winger option than Kemar Roof, but we'll see. Then we have Kasper Butke, who is a youth right winger, who looks okay. I don't think he's got anything good about him. Again, he could be going off the bench. He might be fine for free. Anthony Ralston, £650,000, decent enough right back. And then I got in a proper goalkeeper, Tarek Ernst, who is a decent goalkeeper, to be fair. At 20 years old and for 1.5 million, why not? Corey Gunter for 1.6 million. Decent enough centre back. Then we have Fita Up. I remember Fita Up being a decent player back in the day. He's not as good nowadays. He's a backup striker for sure, but you know, whatever. Jeremy Ngakia, so it literally could be a tie-up if we were going to play as a right back, to be fair. I've got 3 of them to choose from. All of them can play on the right-hand side, so it's fine. Victor Kovalenko for free. Another attack midfielder. Again, a decent pickup, to be fair, for free. Vitinho, another decent pickup here for free. I mean, he looks really good, to be fair, so it's like, why not? Kevin Gamiro, 36-year-old striker. I mean, to be fair, he's our top goal scorer, so it's been a pretty decent deal. He's our top goal scorer from the bench. He said he wanted to be an impact sub, so I was like, okay, fine by me, and he has been an impact sub, so fair play to him, I guess. Jacob Janko, a £1.5 million signing, left midfielder. Wow, that's all I can say. He might actually be pretty good. He's actually also only 27, so I might have paid a bit too much for him. Matthew Dennis, another free agent who I've loaned out because I wasn't going to use him. Brendan Savinia, a midfielder, decent enough midfielder, to be fair. Drew Yeroji, you've seen again because I accidentally released him, so I brought him back. Leon King, defensive midfielder, centre back, might have paid a bit too much for him at £11 million, but he is also 19. He could be alright, but his work rate is troubling me, so I'm reluctant to start him, but I kind of think I have to. This guy, Stickland, who I got for £400,000 from Reading. He's a decent enough defender. He might be alright. We've got a couple more to go through. Don't worry. Roko Zivkovic, another centre-back who got immediately murdered in the first match. An 18-year-old centre-back who has a really good work rate and apparently a very good potential ability. So I was like, I'll grab him for £1 million. It could be a bit of a gamble, but why not? Luke Grimshaw, it's not very good. I couldn't even loan him out. He's not that good. Samuel Ibrahim, similarly, not that good. Couldn't even loan him out. Luciano Pronk, left back, could loan him out, but he needs a work permit, so he's probably not going to come back. And Michael Drozd, a attacker midfielder, who is also a youth player. So we got a fair few players. I've also loaned out 60 grand's worth of players, so we've effectively spent £29,940,000 effectively. The formation I'm currently struggling with is this. It's a variation of HGBVNG, which is a very attacking thing, except for if in the other formation everything could be back here. I've just moved everything up. That's basically all I've done. I've just moved everything up into this position. Ideally, it'll be that way around. Kemar Roof there, 2 inside forwards. This is an insane thing. Why is this guy not on a super keeper? I have no idea. But this is how I want it to kind of look throughout the season. Where have we been predicted to finish throughout the season? I actually don't know. Oh, first, apparently. We have apparently the only thing good about us is the best midfielder of Basic. We have nothing else going for us. We've been predicted to finish first. That's how we should probably line up, apparently. I don't know if I agree with that. But we'll see if we do finish first. Which I guess is probably going to be likely. We've done fairly okay. We do keep conceding goals, but then this formation is very attacking. We started off pretty well with a 6-0 win over Blackburn. Oof. And then we got 4-2, 1-0, 2-1, and 3-1. And in the Carabao Cup there, I don't think I really care. I don't really care about the Carabao Cup or the FA Cup. I just want to get promoted and get in the Premier League. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. We'll simulate the rest of this season and see where we end up. So we're back at the end of the season. And we're back. We're back at the end of the season. And as you can see, we finished first. Well, you would be able to see it, but we did finish first on 96 points by a whole point, but by a bunch of goal difference. We lost 10. Christ, that's a bad run. We drew 6 and won 30. No one in the top goal scorers, so I'm going to have to find a top goal scorer next season. But we have 2 average rating guys, and Basic and Scales. We have assist-wise of Liam Scales. Our left back has our most assists. Yellow cards, also Liam Scales, and Corey Gunter of 11. That's nice, isn't it? And our goalkeeper, Tarek Ernst, with 21 clean sheets. He is looking spectacular, to be fair. That might be the reason why we're going up, is the goalkeeper. I have a feeling it might not be good enough next season. Jesus Christ, Stoke and Watford and QPR getting relegated from the Championship. What the fuck happened in this season? Christ. Wow, it's almost as weird in real life as Cardiff, Luton and the other team. Who cares about the other team getting relegated? Ugh, I mean, also the playoffs are still to be played, so we don't know who's coming up with us. It is one of Hull, Middlesbrough, Sheffield or Bristol. So we're going to guarantee a brand new team in the Premier League for the first time in a very long time with Hull, Middlesbrough, Sheffield and Bristol. It'll just be whichever one of those comes up. We haven't been given a budget for next season. Bearing in mind we only spent 30 million, so we've got 253 million to play with next season, so I guess I'm going to have to spend a lot of that. You can see how I'm getting interests from players. I'm getting Zagaritas on a free, potentially. That might not be a bad signing. Martin Barterina, of course, I'm getting him. Rooney Bargi and Adam Karabek. Karabek is joining. I got him during January, but I made it so it goes through this season, so he gets a whole season of just playing at Sparta Prague. And we might be getting in oh no, that's a staff member, never mind. But that's all the people we are trying to get in. We'll simulate to the end of season number 2. We'll see who we have brought in, so we'll jump to there now. And we're at the end of Season 2's transfer window. Who have we brought in? Definitely not Emmanuel Omega, because it's definitely not our top goal scorer, lol. Or Rooney Bargi, Liam Gibbs, Jed Spence, or Alanga. We definitely haven't brought those guys in. Definitely not. But we have brought those guys in, don't worry about it. We have spent £127 million here. And a further whatever this costs from down here, because I couldn't be bothered to sign these in a good order. So from, I guess technically Martinez down, these signings here, it's about £40 million worth of players. So we'll start with David Martinez, a 80, well at the time 17-year-old. A winger, attacker, midfielder, whatever. Looks pretty decent. I've known about just to try and get him some game time because I don't think I'm going to use him this season. Martin Batterina, a decent enough player. We've bought him before. Decent enough pickup for £16 million. And then we got in, I'm going to stop clicking people, Rooney Bargi, who looks like that. A very nice looking player. That's £16 million. Lennon Miller for £6 million. I've loaned him out just to get some more first team football because I definitely wasn't going to use him either. Could be pretty good. Gerard Yepes, I have no idea how you pronounce that. It's a decent enough midfielder for 8.25 million. Maro Perkovic, one of my favourite defenders to buy in on this game because he seems pretty overpowered. For some reason he works really well in my system. £5 million, decent enough centre back. Then I bought in Luis Suarez. No, not that one. The Ecuadorian Luis Suarez, who I thought would be pretty good because he's pretty pacey. He then missed 5 golden opportunities in the first match because I watched it back and I was like, yeah, I'm dropping you, and bought another striker instead. In fact, I bought 2. Then I bought in Karabek, who I know can play very well on the right hand side, so it was originally the plan until I bought it, well, until I remembered I bought in Bargi, which was whoopsie daisy, so I guess he might play, I don't know. Vasilis Zaragitis, left back, free agent. I mean, he's a very good free agent left back, so I was like, yeah, alright, fair enough, why not? Charlie Webster from Burton Albion, who I've loaned back out to Burton Albion, who looks very decent for £4 million. Why not? It's not a risk at all. Alex Pascanu, I think I made a mistake on this guy. He doesn't look that great. He just might be a backup defender. I needed one at least. Apparently he's a star player. I don't know why. Sure. Let's go with that. Etienne Green, backup goalkeeper, because, yep. we needed more English players, basically, and that's one of the people I brought in. Liam Gibbs from Norwich City, £30 million. I know how good he can be, so it's like, yep, sure, let's get him in. Christian Belic, £9 million. He's an even better midfielder for £9 million. It's like, wow, fair enough. Jed Spence for £15 million. I overpaid for him, but fair play, decent right back, I guess. Nicholas Heidel, goalkeeper. Very good goalkeeper too, for £11 million. Anthony Elanga for £13 million. Pace. The only reason I got him in, it was pace. We needed pace in this league. Rodrigo Ribeiro, a striker, 19-year-old striker. So he's our current backup striker. Because I have completely dropped Luis Suarez because he is just awful. And then finally, for £25 million, Emmanuel Omega. There we are. He's already got 5 goals and 3 appearances. It took him 2 matches to get that. So there we are. Who else came up with us? Well, Bristol City came up with us. So they, in real life, didn't get in the Premier League, but in this game they did. And Manchester United find themselves in 19th. You know what? I would say that I can see them finishing there in real life next season, because I don't hold high hopes for them at all. But there we are. We also got with Leeds, and yeah, our season preview looks like this, I could say. Probably, if I can get there. There it is. Season preview puts us in 12th. I'll take 12th, to be fair. There's our best 11 if we put it in a 4-4-2, I guess. Yeah, we'll see. But that's who we brought in. Let's have a look at the formation I'm playing. It hasn't changed much. If anything, it's gone back to the HGBVNG that I use every time I get promoted and I have a shit team. So this is basically what I'm going to use. We'll see how we do. We'll simulate the season and we'll find out where we finish. I think we might get 12th. It's looking pretty good because we're currently 6th. And we're back. We're back at the end of season number 2, and as you can see, we finished in 7th, therefore qualifying for Europa Conference League. We got 58 points with an 11 goal difference. We won 17. It's not bad. All home games, of course. We drew a 7. One against Ipswich, one against West Ham, and one against Liverpool at home, and Aston Villa. 14 losses, only one home loss, which is against Bournemouth. So we pretty much won or drew most of our home games. Emmanuel Omega is our top goal scorer with 21 total goals in the Premier League. Second top goal scorer behind Erling Haaland. No one else in anywhere apart from Rooney Bargy with most man of the matches on 6, joint 3rd, and most of our players are on yellow cards, including Belic, Spence, and Scales in 1st, 2nd, and 3rd respectively. So, yay. We've also got some of the highest average attendance, so that's quite nice. But apart from that, not much to report. We've not gotten anyone in January. That I'm aware of anyway. Let's have a look. No, we have not. But yeah, we have been given 198 million with 691,000 pounds in the wage. I have no idea if I'm going to spend it, and also we might be getting rid of Butker, maybe. Who knows? But let's go to the end of season number 3's transfer window and see who we bring in and if I change formations, because we're going to be in the Europa Conference League, maybe. And we're back at the end of the season. Who the hell have I bought, and why is Samu Omarodion one of the top goal scorers along with with Emmanuel Omega? Well, we'll all find out in a second, because yes, I've bought in Samu Omarodion, which, yeah, wasn't cheap, but we got there. We spent pretty much all of our budget, £106 million on the ins, 63 million on the outs, including 20 million for Zaragoza. There was a release clause. I didn't want him to go, but I forgot about the release clause. 16 million for Gibbs, similarly there. Forgot about the release clause. Gunter, Roof, Butker, Thomas Basic is all gone. We've also got rid of Pascanu and Omaruro as well. 63 million if you include all the loans, which is a lot. We bought in 106 million. Well, actually, we bought in a bit more than that, because we also bought some here, which was Liel Abada, which looks pretty good for a 23-year-old. He cost us £9 million. I was like, yeah, might be worth a punt at £9 million. He's not exactly like under 23 or under 21, but he's young enough, so why not? And Samu Omarodion for 55 million, because, well, Emmanuel Omega wanted to leave. Well, not wanting to leave, but there was rumours that that Real Madrid were interested, and I'm like, I'm going to buy in a striker just in case. He never left, so we've now got 2 strikers that are brilliant. So now that's a problem that I have to solve, so that's fine. Ryan Aït-Nouri we bought in, left back from Wolverhampton Wanderers, who got relegated, and that was just his release clause. So I was like, okay, that'll do me as a cheap left back. It was cheaper than the one I was after, and kind of the similar sort of person. about the same age too. So yeah, Alan Velasco, 8.75 million. Decent pickup for 8.75 million. He looks pretty decent, to be fair. Max Merrick, a youth guy who was actually technically a free agent. That was just his what's it called? Compensation, I guess. I don't know what it's called. I can't figure the name. Victor Lindelof, free agent. Why not? For free, and us being in Europe, this is a decent pickup. I'm only gonna have him for a season or two, and then sell him on for a profit. Decent enough pickup for free. Toby Collier, again another free agent, but was I guess compensation price of 1.3 million. He's a decent midfielder. I've loaned him out to Hertha to get some game time, mainly because English. Genesis Antwi, again similarly free agent, but you know compensation blah blah blah. 735,000. Amadou Haidara, a guy I know pretty well, defensive midfielder who instantly got injured. Got injured for 4 to 7 months, and it's pretty much out until the end of the season. So I was just like, oh, well then cool, I don't have to register you. I might just sell him next season for a profit, because that's an oof. That's a big oof. Joel Linton, free transfer for Joel Linton, and I'm just like, okay, I'll get him in, why not? I've definitely had to change formation because of him, but I'll bring him in for free. Why the hell not? Wouldn't you? Artur Vermeeren, I have no idea how you pronounce that, but I'm going to guess it's that. 16 million from Red Bull Leipzig. Or Red Bull London, that's going to look suspicious, isn't it? But yeah, 16 million. Why not? Fair play. He's the replacement of Haidara, to be fair. Jaden Anthony, I needed an English person, so I got in the cheapest English left winger I could find. That's the cheapest English left winger I could find. He's quite quick, to be fair, so we'll come off the bench, and has already made some European starts in the UEFA Conference League, because we're in that. Why not, I guess. Nathan Zeze, 27 million, rising to 32 million. I might have overpaid for him, but he looks decent for a 20-year-old. Could be very good. He's already made a few appearances for us, and has done fairly well, so why not? It's also just more competition for thing. Sean Neeson Modibe, £7 million, who I've loaned out to Tromso to try and get first team experience. He looks fantastic, to be fair. My scouts picked him up, and I'm just like, woof, wow, you look good. Wow. Reece Williams, again, another person I needed another English centre-back, so I just bought in the cheapest one I could find. There we go, cheapest one I could find. That was actually still young and half decent. £935,000, why not? Mike McKnight, or Max McKnight even, sorry. 5.5 million for a right back who I might have overpaid for. He looked good in the scouting reports, and I'm just like, oh, okay, he might be okay, and then he turns out to be this, and I'm just like, oh, okay. I'm definitely losing money on this guy. But yeah, we have changed formation. It looks like this now. We're going for a 4-2-4. We're putting up Omarodion and Omega. Technically it should be that. Omarodion's a DLF, Omega is the AF. Technically it's not even the best 11, because this is just the match that we just played against Tottenham, and that was the result. We got 1-0. Omega scored the only goal of the game. Yeah, good. We've been okay. We beat Bournemouth 4-1. We beat Brentford 2-1, and then we beat Tottenham 1-0. So we've been losing we've been halving our goals every time. So next time it's going to be 0.5 goals in the game against Fulham. We've also been given Conference League fixtures, which looks like this. We have already beaten our qualifier match against Fehérvar of the Hungarian League. We beat them 3-1 in the first leg, and then we put out our kids and Omarodion and got 3-2. So we weren't clean sheeting that one. You can see how Etienne Green was starting there. When we have Bologna, Hibernian, Apoel, Dinamo Minsk, AA Ghent, and FC Blau-Weiß Linz, who I think is Austrian. So, you know, we should go through. We are one of the favourites to win it. So, yeah, we should be winning that. So, yeah, let's simulate the season and find out if we actually do. So, we'll be back shortly. And we're back at the end of the season, and as you can see, we finished in second, 3 points behind Arsenal. I think we might have chucked it away on the last day of the season by losing to Southampton. Shit happens, I guess. But yeah, we've done alright. Omega is our top goal scorer, 41 total goals. He's got 47 in total for us. That's not so bad, is it? And in the Premier League, he's actually the top goal scorer. I don't know where Haaland went, but he's not there. He's not even in the list. Even though Omarodion's in 4th of 19. Playing our 2-striker system where Omarodion's actually the deep-lying striker is actually working really nicely. So I was like, okay, what? To be fair, they can switch around too. I've seen Omega in one of the matches being playing in Omarodion's position and them two switching around, and it works. So I'm like, okay, cool, great. But yeah, we have Champions League football because we finished in second. But we should have had Europa League football because we have won a trophy. In fact, we've won 2 trophies. We won the Conference League. Of course we did. We beat Samsunspor in the final. We then went through the semis. Obviously 7-1 on aggregate against Borussia Mönchengladbach. Oof. Quarterfinals, we beat 4-1 of Lon. And then the round of 16, we beat Sparta Prague. Did we go through automatically? Yes. Okay, cool. Oh wow, we absolutely blitzed the league. 6 wins out of 6, beating Blau-Weiß-Linz, Ghent, Minsk, Apoel, Hibernian, and Bologna. We didn't concede anything by the looks of things either. We scored 18, and Omega is the top goal scorer of that too. Who do we beat in the final of the FA Cup? Bournemouth on extra time. Wow. Semi-final, we beat Manchester United. Yeah, it's easy enough. Quarter-final, we beat Wolves. Nice. 5th round, we beat Tottenham Hotspur. 4th round, we beat Burnley. I don't think we go in the 3rd round. We do. Okay. We beat Birmingham. 2nd round? No. Okay, cool. So yeah, that's cool. We won the FA Cup and we won the Conference League, which meant we should have got Europa League, but because we finished in 2nd, we actually get Champions League, which means technically England have now more spaces in the league, which is kind of confusing, but I can't be bothered to explain it. It's just confusing. Getting relegated this season, Nottingham Forest, Sheffield United and Southampton. Coming up next season, it looks like it's Norwich, and Leeds and Wolves. There you go, that's the teams coming up. But yeah, let's see who we bring in at season number 4? 3? I don't even know what season we're in, but yeah, Jesus Christ. Well, let's see who we bring in for next season, shall we? We'll be back then. And we're back at the end of season number 4's transfer window, and I think I've gone and made a £122 million mistake. Probably. Because if I don't win anything this season, I'm definitely getting sacked because of it. But there we are. We'll come to that, I guess. I'll show you the formation. We've gone back to this formation because, well, yeah, I kind of had to, and I'll show you why in a moment. Although it's gone well in our Premier League, we've so far got 3 wins and 1 draw. The 1 draw being at home to Man City, so not doing too badly. I wished it was doing better, but yeah. Omega has been a bit of a downgrade this season. He has not scored at all. So I'm just like, I am dropping him. I'm dropping the 2 striker formation and putting 1 up. And even then, Omir Odeon's only got 3. So it's not been working too well for any of my strikers up front. So I've just had to go with the formation that worked before. Go back to it. Mainly because I have spent £122 million. We'll show you why I spent £122 million. I also got rid of £50 million for players, so, you know, whatever. We got in Tammy Abraham for free. Decent free agent pickup this is. It's not too bad. He's got 2 goals and 3 appearances, mainly from the bench, but, you know, he was happy to be a bench player, so I was like, fair enough, you can come in. Lazar Smardzic, a midfielder / attacking midfielder. Very good midfielder / attacking midfielder. Until I brought in the next guy, which is Gabri Vega, who's a really good midfielder / attacking midfielder. Has also come off the bench quite a lot. Yeah, Noah Mikic, a right back. 7.5 million from Dinamo, my favourite place to get right backs from apparently. He looks pretty good. He might be better than Jed Spence, to be fair, so we're giving him a shot. Why not? Then we spent £122 million on Florian Wirtz, an attacking midfielder who instantly got injured. He's made 3 appearances, not done anything, and got injured. He is out for up to 2 weeks, so not too bad, but he's instantly injured, so that's great. Jonathan Panzo, overpaid for him. He is a fucking defender who I desperately needed to get in because all of my defenders got injured at one point, so I brought him in. He's also cup tied. He's made 2 appearances so far since buying him in, but I'm glad I did. And Keane Lewis Potter, winger, because again, our left winger got injured and we had no spares. So I was like, okay, well, you can come in. He's only made 2 bench appearances because I think Florian Wirtz has started on the wing, which is weird. Despite wanting to put him in as the attacking midfielder, he started on the wing, and I believe one of the other attacking midfielders has come in as the attacking midfielder. I'm not entirely sure what Roy Keane has been doing, but there we are, because it is Roy Keane is my assistant manager, so I'll say that. I am going to stick with this. I got this just in case, because I was going to go for something weird with the attacking midfielder here. Pretend that's Florian Wirtz and just that formation. Then I thought I could do the 4-3-3 with the attacking midfielder instead of a defensive midfielder. This worked about as well as you think it worked. It got us a draw against Man City. So, you know, I'm going to stick with this. It is a primary tactic. We'll see what it happens. Our next match is against against Hull in the Carabao Cup third round. We have been given Champions League fixtures as well, because we are in the Champions League, not Europa League, because we finished in second, so we bypassed that. Our Champions League fixtures are Lugano, Atalanta, Fulham. That's weird. I'm pretty sure in the real European Cups you don't get English teams in this first league phase. You're not supposed to anyway, but there we are. Feyenoord, Red Bull Leipzig, one of our feeder clubs, lol, Atletico Bilbao, Barcelona, and Bayer Leverkusen. Yay, I guess. Sure. I think we should be okay. I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, so if we don't win anything this year, I'm probably sacked. That's just probably the fact. So, yeah, I'm gonna regret buying in £122 million worth of players on one person, but there we are. Let's see what happens and simulate the entirety of the season. We'll be back at the end of season number 4. And we're back at the end of the season, and we finished in second again. We lost a lot more games. I think, yeah, getting in Wirtz and trying to fit things around him just didn't work. So I'm just like, ugh. I'm actually also surprised I haven't been fired. I'll show you why now, because holy crap, we got knocked out in the round of 16 by Arsenal. That's fair, but not by how much we lost by. Because, yeah, we lost 8-4 on aggregate, 7-0 at home to Arsenal. That's really poor. Really poor. We got knocked out by Sheffield United in the FA Cup, who then went on to lose to Man City. We then got knocked out by, guess who? That's right, Manchester United in the Carabao Cup, and we lost to the Community Shield to Arsenal. So it has been a very poor season. We haven't, even Omega's done really, top goal scorer of Red Bull London, Omega 13 goals in the Premier League. We have suffered, you can see how much we suffered. We went down as low as 12th. It's been a very yo-yo season. Very inconsistent. When the most assists was by Adam Velasco and Smajic, you could tell that Florian Wirtz had zero effect on our team. And it's really sad because, you know, he's either played as a left winger, he's not done anything there, played here, not done anything there, played there, he's played up front as well, he's not done anything. I mean, 32-7-7 is nothing to go by, but it's really shit. I was expecting a lot more. A lot more. I was expecting double digits at least in the assists. But apparently no. So I've clearly gotten a tactic slightly wrong. I might have to go back to the old HG BVNG just to see if he could fit into that, or maybe just play him as a winger and go back to the 2 up front formation that we had and worked so well. No one else has really done anything. Even our goalkeeper has struggled this season. I might just get a new one in. I genuinely don't know what I'm going to do next season. I'm surprised I still haven't been fired. We have been given 157 million with a 1.13 million pound per week wage budget, which is a lot considering that we didn't get very far in the Champions League or win the Premier League. We are currently making a 180 million pound profit, so that's fine. So good, I guess. I'll come back at the end of season number 5 and see who we sign, because it's going to have to be something, and I don't know what. So we'll be back then. And we're back. We're back at the end of season number 5. It has been a busy season. As you can see, we have 3 top goal scorers of Tammy Abraham, Lazar Samazic, and Samuel Edozie. Yes, I know. I have decided, and I am going to stick with it, to play this formation, the 2 up front formation without the attacking midfielder and trying to fit in Wirtz, because it just wasn't working. So Wirtz is going to be playing out of position, and I do not care, and YouTube commenters come at me, I still don't care. Because Wirtz can play as a winger, so he's just going to have to get used to playing as a winger. We're paying him enough money, so get used to it. He is quite quick, so it's not like he can't. So, you know, get paid 250k to play as a winger instead of an attacking midfielder, because it's just not working. And him as a midfielder, good God, no. So I've decided to convert him to the Adam Karabek role of going on the right wing. Don't say that to a German. But yeah, we're going to go to the transfers and see what transfers I've made. I have spent a shit ton of money. I've also sold quite a lot of players. We have to also go back a couple of seasons because we have actually sold a few players here. Last season, at the end of last season, we sold Jadon Anthony for 3 million to Bournemouth, Victor Lindelof for 11 million to Aston Villa, and Liam Scales for 27 million. Fair enough, I guess. With 2 million also going to Gabriel Goodmanson around about January, which I completely forgot about, but there we are. We have to start at the end of last season as well because I got an Ousmane Diomande for £40 million, who's going to be our new centre back. Very good, very impressive. £40 million well spent, I think. Then we go to this season where I spent £361 million. If we don't win anything this season, then Jesus Christ, we're never going to win it. I sold a bunch of players too. Ryan Aït-Nouri for upwards of 52 million, currently 46 million. To Liverpool, that's a huge profit for us. Nicholas Heddle for upwards of 61 million, currently 45 million pounds. That's a really big profit from us. Charlie Webster for 22 million. I think I got him in for free, so that's a 22 million pound profit. So Sean Nielsen Medibe to RB Leipzig for upwards of 20 million pounds. Collier for 12 million. Antwi for 9 million. Timothy Fosu-Mensah for 5 million. Reece Williams for 1.9. We made a loss with Brendan Austin for 350k and a few others here and there going out. We got in for free Tyler Booth, who is a attacking midfielder, right midfielder, right winger, just as a spare. He's kind of decent enough, so why not? Samuel Adozie for free, left winger, and also fulfills our English quota for the season. So good job, you. Welcome to the bench. Noah Atabulu. We sold a goalkeeper. I bought a goalkeeper. I've overpaid for this goalkeeper. I don't like him, and I immediately wanted to replace him, but you'll have to do, I guess. I made a mistake. I'm sorry. You're not as good as I thought you were. Some of your stats were... I mean, some of your stats look really good when I didn't scout you properly, and then I brought you in, and I'm like, okay, never mind. We'll have to make do with you. I kind of was torn between two goalkeepers, and I think I got the wrong one. But we'll see. He's so far done okay. Emiliano Colazzo from Toileras. I have no idea how you pronounce that. I am so sorry. 5.75 million. You're like, oh, it must be just a youth guy. You're right, he is a youth guy, but he is stonkingly good. He is unbelievably good. And I was like, oh my gosh, how on earth have we got him for £5 million? Not a clue. Has actually displaced Emmanuel Omega twice, as you can see. Hasn't scored, but he might get there. He might end his goal drought, but yeah, he's currently resigned to the bench right now because he hasn't scored, but you never know. Maybe, right? I'm hoping he does. Jorel Hato, £80 million. I've overpaid for this guy a little bit, probably. Yeah, currently worth upwards of 124 million. He's a left centre back / left back. I'm playing him as a left back because I don't have one. Genuinely true. Right now, at least. Augustin Cardenas, again, £8 million. You're thinking, this must be another youth guy. And you're right, but he's stonkingly good. Again, my scouts picked him up. I'm just like, oh wow, okay, there's some good stuff here. I'm buying you in. He's also made 4 appearances and scored 2 goals. Yeah, sure. 3 of them were starts and 1 of them was on the bench, but still, he's been very impressive as a defensive midfielder. So I was like, well, a / midfielder, he's been pretty damn good. He's already got 2 caps for Argentina, so he has something about him. To be fair, I think Colazzo has a couple of caps. Does he not? I think he might. Not yet. He might do, though. He is kind of good. Mohamed Darami, I have no idea how you pronounce that. I'm sorry. From Eintracht Frankfurt, 73 million for a 25-year-old winger who is good at pace. I think I made a mistake buying him in. He wasn't that good when he came off. When he started, I think he started, got injured, and I had to take him off within 20 minutes. That's why he doesn't have an average rating. He's only, I think, just come back, so fair play to him, I guess. I don't think he's going to start another game, though, because, boy, do I not like people who get injured instantly. Mark Guehi, 91 million. We are spending a lot of money. I had the money, I'm spending it. 91 million for a 27-year-old defender who could be worth up to 190 million. Yeah, I guess he's a decent defender. Right centre-back this time around, who's also able to play on the left side, so he can play all over, to be fair. Why not? And for 70 million, Jeremy Frimpong, right back. Yeah, it's going to happen. I needed a better right back. I got a better right back. There we are. That's our team. The formation is this. Right now, Mikic is there. There we are. He's kind of displaced Frimpong. But yeah, we need a better right back because Mikic wasn't kind of ready, and the other guy, Jed Spence, wasn't good enough anymore. But we've kept him around, but he just wasn't good enough anymore. And at least, to be fair, one thing I didn't remember is that Jeremy Frimpong is technically homegrown because he came from the Arsenal Academy, I think. But there we are. Yeah, we're predicted to finish in the Premier League. I think we're predicted to finish 5th from what I remember. Yep, there it is. We're predicted to finish here. We also have been given our Premier League fixtures. We've done very well. We started well. Tottenham 3-0. And we're already on a disaster margin twice. 7-2 against Leicester City. There's all the goal scorers there. On the right, I can't even to tell them to you. 4-2 between us and Fulham. And then another 7-0 win against Nottingham Forest. We've been demolishing teams. And then 4-2 with our kind of youth team. And 4-2 against Lincoln City. So we have been doing very well. Our Premier League fixtures have been set. We've shown you those. We'll go for the Champions League, which looks like this. We have Fenerbahce, Barcelona, Panathinaikos, aka Juventus, Atalanta, Ajax, FC Porto, and Paris Saint-Germain. Our home form's pretty good, so I have confidence we will go through. And we should win the league after spending £350 million. And if we don't, then fucking hell, I have no idea what I'm doing, I guess. So let's simulate the season and find out if I know what I'm doing, I guess. And we're back at the end of season number 5. How did we do? Well, we are first in the Premier League. We won it on 83 points. I'm pretty sure, and I can't exactly remember, that's exactly the amount we got last year. But with more goal difference, how the fuck have we won this? No one in the top goal scorer. Lazar Smardzic is the only one in the average rating. No one in the player of the matches. We've had, I guess, Noah Atabulu with 12 clean sheets is joint third, and Florian Wirtz with 10 assists is fourth. Lazar Smardzic with 11 yellow cards is up there. Oh my god. How the fuck have we won the league? 6 red cards. Oh, Jesus Christ. We even drew with Brighton at the end of the season. Man, 25 wins. 8 draws, 5 losses. I mean, we didn't lose to Arsenal or Aston Villa at any point, so I guess it was fine. I don't entirely know. Let's have a look at our biggest results. Let's have a look. We lost 4-0 to Arsenal in the FA Cup. Well, okay, I guess we know we were out of the FA Cup. We beat a lot of people 7-2, 6-0, 5-1. Well, we beat Luminary 5-1. Bayer Leverkusen 5-0. Memphis at this friendly. Wow, good job, I guess. But yeah, man, we did a lot. Have we won anything else apart from the Premier League? Let's have a look. Oh, we beat Luminary 5-1 on the Champions League final. That's nice, I guess. Where was it held this year? The Puskas Arena. Oh, cool. Omega's the top goal scorer there. Omar Rodion's the most played matches as well. And Florian Wirtz the most assists. Bedic is the most yellow cards, and no one else there. Oh, no, yeah, there we go. Games not losing, Red Bull London 5. Have we got any red cards? Not in this one. Okay, good. We managed to behave ourselves. I guess everyone that had a red card wasn't available, so, you know. How do we do in the league phase, then? I guess. Let's have a look. Oh dear. 22nd in the playoffs. We beat 2 people, Ajax and Atalanta. Good. We drew 4. Paris Saint-Germain at home, Porto, Panathinaikos, and Olympia. How the fuck have we won this? I have no idea. And we lost twice to Barcelona at home and Fenerbahce. Great, so that means we went into the knockoff rounds. Who do we face there? Bayer Leverkusen. We beat them 6-0 in aggregate. Our home game wasn't that good, apparently. We beat them 5-0 away. Okay, round of 16, we got through to that. We beat Arsenal 5-4. 2-0 at home, or 2-3 at home, so it was like, yeah, who knows. 2-2 away, I guess. Sure, let's just go with that. Quarterfinal, we beat Real Madrid 4-2, so it was 2-2 away again. We like scoring twice away, apparently. Semi-final, who we beat in the semi-finals? We beat Leipzig. Oof, another Red Bull team. They definitely let us win, lol. And in the final, Luminary 5-1. Omega got 11 goals. Fair play, I guess. So we won the league and we won everything. Who scored in the final? Omega 3 times, Bargy and Colazo. Man, so without those 3 goals, I don't think Omega would even top the things. Oh my god, he looks really good. Has he played this season in the Premier League? 8 goals and 19 starts, 8 goals, 13 off the bench, 7.05 rating. For £5 million isn't bad. I mean, to be fair, he seems like he could be our next big thing. It's a shame we didn't win anything else though. What happened to us in the other competitions? We got knocked out by Arsenal in the 4th round. We got knocked out in the quarterfinal by Liverpool. You can't win them all, I guess. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. How the fuck we won the Premier League, I have no idea. Most red cards are this guy. Wow, he's got the most red cards. He looks like he has started more games than our actual left back that we brought in. That's awkward, isn't it? One of our youth guys came in a bit more. Did he? Oh, no. Well, this guy also started, so I'm guessing he started as a centre-back, which put him in the left-back. Wow, okay, fair enough. So that means Perkovic probably hasn't started, and fair enough. Zeze hasn't had a chance either. Oh, fair enough. Vegas not even started a single game. My goodness, that's bad. That's really bad. Okay, well, fair enough, I guess. Well, there we are. I guess because we've won the Champions League this season, we get into the Club World Cup. I guess if you want me to simulate that and see if we win that, let me know in the comments. But this is where I'm going to end it for now. I hope you've enjoyed watching the hashtag rebuild/build Red Bull London. Until next time, see you soon. Season 3 of the Can Anyone Beat Erling Haaland or the Weird Striker thing is coming soon. We've just downloaded the 25-26 update for Football Manager. I'll leave a link to that in the description below if you want to have a look at it for yourself. And we'll be using the best team in England, Liverpool, because they won the Premier League, and you can't argue against that. So yeah, subscribe for that, click anything that's appeared on the left, and leave your suggestions down below, because we'll pick up where we left off from, I guess. But yeah, until next time, see you soon.